There's nothing special about pussies. Pussies are pussies, they're not all the same. We can't call dicks the same. Yeah. A vagina is not a vagina, a dick is not a dick. That's a lie. But they unlearn that shit. But they from today, you learn that. Unlearn that shit. Your dick is just not a dick, it's not common. So you don't tell me your dick is short and fat like everyone else's. No, unlearn that shit. Pussy is not a pussy, it's not.
Officially we are back. So we were on Miss Who again?
I'm Miss Kijo. What's up? I'm your girl.
Anadai. So before even we continue, we stopped at a position whereby Miss Kijo was actually talking to us about the various types of Miss V's. Talk to us. How many types do we have and describe them for us?
There's 3. So you have one in the front, and the ones that are in the front you can't do doggy because it can't bend over. There's those in the middle, ladies who got big nyash, you understand me? The ones in the middle you can have doggy and like have proper missionary and put her against the wall. And then we have the ones that are in the back. Like when you have missionary, it's such a difficult time. So those are the girls who like to ride horses. If you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And those ones you can't even have it in the front. Like you can't pin on the wall because her pussies are at the back, right? There's nothing special about pussies. Pussies are pussies. They're not all the same. We can't call dicks the same. A vagina is not a vagina. A dick is not a dick. That's a lie. But they unlearn that shit. But they from today, you learn that. Unlearn that shit. Your dick is just not a dick. It's not common. So you don't tell me your dick is short and fat like everyone else's. No, unlearn that shit. Pussy is not a pussy. It's not the same. Unlearn that shit. Every pussy is different, and you niggas know that. Us women know that because we know everyone has a want or a like, right? There are women who like big and thick. There are those who like, right? It's not about your size, how you rock the boat in that ocean. You can be a tugboat, but manze, in that ocean, manze, una make sure inanyesha.
Miss
So
Kijo?
please,
Miss Kijo?
unlearn that shit. That shit you've been taught by people that dick ni dick is a lie.
Miss
That
Kijo?
pussy ni pussy is a lie.
I beg to interject. As you are talking about saying that dick is dick, P is P, but I have a question. As men, why then do ladies always pose to men this very absurd question that mbona umecheat na nani, kwani ni nini ako nayo yenye sina?
So, can I answer that before umse amekaia moto ishaanza kuwaka? Guys, let me teach you something, and I've been taught by my mother, and it's been there even by my grandmother.
Please.
Women cheat because it's emotional. A woman won't sleep with you if they don't know your name, don't know about your family, don't know where you stay. Like a woman wants that substance of saying, nilanga mse na nakanga Lavington. Okay? It's not about where you are. It's about we are emotional beings. You guys, when you guys have sex, you guys have sex without even knowing. She can tell you my name is Amanda, and she can bend over and you'll fuck and be like, you get what I mean? Us guys, we're emotional beings. That's how we're created. We want to know, unakala nani, ukona debu, ukona chali. That's why these questions are there. They're important to us. Please note, a woman asking about your relationship or asking about where you are in your life, it's not about figuring out whether you're gonna cheat. It's about wondering, if I cheat with you, will your mama come to my house and be like, they're not happy? Sure. Right? This is the drama we try to avoid, but you guys bring it to us like 100. Like, we want to make sure if we're cheating clean. You guys want to sleep with Amanda, Nani, without knowing their names. As long as she gives it up in a club, and you can be able to give it to her. She lives in Kayole, it doesn't matter. You've come. You men like satisfaction. For us, it's about love. It's in an emotional connection. Kuna kitu tunaambiangwa. Wanaume wanaweza lala kitu yote, sisi tunalalanga na kile tunajua.
Okay, hold your thought. Let's nail some comment.
Let me tell you something.
That is why.
You know, let me
have your chance. Let's talk to them.
You know, she describes know the three types of pussies?
Because we have them.
That was
But we're the one who have them.
Good. It's Nelson's time.
It's a pussy. It's a pussy. There's nothing at all. There's front. Those are purely those who are defending mechanism
have you ever
of telling you that you remember I told you about the super dumb thing. That is the defense mechanism.
Can I interject?
Mine is different. Mine is at front. Mine is at the back.
Let me interject before you go. Please, I have a question so I can answer.
Okay.
Let me make a follow-up.
Let me just ask. Have you had sex when you're going to have doggy with a chick? And this is like doggy. And I'm not even talking about Michelle already. Doggy, where she bends over and you literally try to get into her vagina to a point where like this.
That is where you start producing that sound. The little.
No.
That is the point.
That is
because this thing is already big like this.
I'll ask a
No. I had enough time.
Why are you being defensive? Why are you being defensive? I've asked a very pure question.
What's the question?
It's a very pure question. When you have sex and you're going to do doggy with a mama, right? It's a very pure question. All of us have done doggy, right? It's a very pure question. We're not talking about size. We're not talking about whether there is vacuum or whether you have pussy farts. That's what you're going to call it. It's pussy farts. We're not talking about that. I am asking, when a chick bends over and you have trouble going into her vagina, doggy style. Please listen to my question. Just listen to my question and understand. So that it's not about, I don't want you to go, oh, sijui size, oh, sijui nini. Me, I'm talking about the pussy, whether it's small, big, whatever, it gives sounds, whatever. Have you ever had a chick that you're gonna do doggy, and every time you go to doggy, in the next like 10 minutes, you're already having a problem to put your dick into her vagina?
Can I answer that?
It's a yes or no question.
No. Let me respond. You've asked a question.
Let's not go.
Let me respond.
Okay, fine. If you're going to respond, listen.
It's not because she's too much defensive.
I'm not defending.
Can you
just don't tell me about sound. Don't tell me about a
when it's not
related to my question.
When it's not
this is not politics.
Thanks.
When it's not getting in properly,
yes,
and it's a doggy, yes, because the bending is poor. You can't bend like a cow. Then you want me to get in properly. I need that curve.
An arc, right?
An arc. It will just enter smoothly.
Let's put it this way.
Smoothly.
Then let's put it this way. If all things are constant, she has the arc, she has the ass.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Because hakuna mtu anapenda
there will be no difficulty.
See, let me go.
There will be no difficulty.
See, let me finish.
Great. Yes. Let's hear this schedule.
The arc is sour. The bum is sour. So no, right? I'm talking about this through experience. Please note, babe, I love you.
Sorry,
this is just something like a past tense thing. It's just a story, okay? I have had a guy where, because of my size and where my vagina is located, and I do the arc, like a proper arc, like a porno arc, right? You still have a problem going in, and it's not about your size. Okay? It's not about your size.
I think that guy was a virgin.
What the fuck? It's not about, no! Listen, how you guys learn about sex is a whole different topic, it's a whole different day. How you guys learn about sex, and how we learn about sex is very different, right? But we're talking about, as adults, you've had the experience. Okay, can we agree on that? As a table, as a panel?
Sure.
This is about experience. Whether you had like 10 people, whether you had 20, whether 100, they don't judge. However, here's the fact is, you will have a problem where you guys come and tell me, oh them, manze, kila time tuna have sex inika exercise, inika gym. Sawa. I've had a guy like that, like it was a gym, like ananiambia Suben, I'm like, boss, I'm already carved. Like properly carved. It's not a matter of how I put in my body. I'm already carved. But you're having a problem getting in. Why? Because my situation, it's not about the size. It's because how my vagina bends when I carve. Because biologically, everything when you bend over moves upwards. Right?
The only way a man will not enter easily when that way is not. What does that mean? that
It will
thing
be-
is not
It
empty.
will
Now,
be flaccid.
here's the thing. So here's the thing.
So,
I don't understand
unless
why.
that man, so
who's
really,
defensive?
what's in here and
Who's defensive?
definitely.
So, you never start.
I don't know. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
As kind of men, but
Definitely.
you start with doggy.
Definitely.
No. As kind of men, simple. Do you guys start with doggy? No. You all start with missionary because you want to have
I'm
face to
energetic. I
face.
start with the
Bad.
ball.
Why would you start with doggy? Like what the
Brother,
fuck?
stop
me.
bragging, but
That's
you
me.
start with
Well, that's
missionary,
you.
start with missionary.
Personally, in my opinion, no. In our opinion, we 90% of men start with missionary and then have the side and then doggy to finish because doggy is the best time to slap a chick and it's always hot. Your niggas like to spank a bitch, so yeah.
Guys, there you have it. Let's now graduate to the next topic because clearly things are getting heated up. So, Ms. Kijo, we had another discussion which you wanted to
Off-air.
invoke. So, yes, the off-air, Nini, can you bring it on point?
So the question when we were off air, the question was why do men cheat or why are women cheat? It's very simple. For us women, we cheat because we know what you are. For you men, you cheat
Sorry?
because there's a
cheat because you know who you are.
We know who you are.
That's
For
a-
example, hold on.
that's a lie.
Let's hear that.
You know, I love the way this video puts the lie to be real, that everyone
So
believes
you
that
want-
they are real.
See, I'm a
Let me
lawyer.
tell you, let me
Okay,
tell-
relax.
let me tell you something.
Yes.
Me, I have a defense on this.
Let
So
me tell
relax.
you.
Let me show you some.
Let me tell you, Dennis,
show you
Dennis,
something
A
sweet.
lady
Okay.
in
Let
this
me show
company
you something.
crashes for you, he will give you, do a quick in this office.
Relax. Let me show
It's
you
always
something.
about the
Let
men,
me show
not
you
about
something.
them.
Good.
See, now
Now,
put it,
let
let
It's
me
always
show
about
you.
the light.
Relax.
It's always about the looks.
I don't know why
It's
he's
always
getting
about,
defensive.
you
I
know,
don't understand why
Okay,
he's getting
great.
defensive. Relax. Let me show
Talk to
you
us, Ms.
something.
Kijo, show
Let
us.
me show you
Demonstrate it.
something.
Let's hear.
You people, and I'm talking about men,
Yeah.
the species. You don't need to know her name. You don't need to know where she stays, whether she has a family, a husband, whatever. The fact that she's Asha Jipa na Asha Kupa,
Unaenda nalo.
Sawa.
Unaenda nalo.
Bas, you said true. He said true, right?
Amesema true.
That's on
Asha
camera.
Jipa is the keyword.
I got
Asha
you.
Jipa.
Consent.
Consent.
Oh, utaki kujua anaishi wapi, anaitwa nani, lakini ashajipa.
Oh,
But-
what for? The figure is telling it all.
I need to slap
Good.
him.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry guys, continue.
Sorry guys. This is what happened. For women to cheat, it's emotional. It is something I'm lacking from the partner that I have, or the fact that I don't have a partner. For me to sleep with you, I need to know your history. Are you married?
Do you have a
Married. If I
girlfriend?
ask you, are you married? Sitaki kuchomewa, sitaki kushutiwa. I don't know who you're
Sitaki
fucking.
kuchaguliwa.
Anaweza kuwa bibi wa governor alafu hapa ni madwa.
Nishutiwe.
Sawa.
Where?
Number 2, where are you staying? No bitch, and I'm saying this in a beautiful way. No bitch is gonna date someone from Kibera. Sawa. And fuck someone from Kibera na nakalavi. No matter what your dick size is.
But that's a
Oh,
lie.
that's a lie. I
See,
told
let me
you.
finish.
I told you that's a
Let me
lie.
finish. Can you let me finish?
Okay,
Can you let me finish?
The antidote is always the
Can
key.
you let me finish?
Okay, good. Let's hear. I want
Let's
to
finish.
I want
Can
to
we
hear you
finish?
demystify the antidote.
For me, it's an emotional connection. I want to have a conversation with you, whether it's 2 hours or 2 weeks or 2 months. I want us to have a conversation. I want you to feel like you know me. Nikwambie niko na watoto, nikwambie nakaa hivi, husband yangu hafanyi hivi, ama boyfriend yangu hafanyi hivi. Wewe kama mwanaume, right? You will already understand, oh, her man doesn't do ABCD. So what happens? You try to fix yourself in that mix. If my husband doesn't buy me perfume, what happens? Mnaenda kununua perfume ya tu. So imagine to see your appreciation nasemanga babe, thanks. Nani ya tu so? Why? Because our husbands are not giving us that.
Yes.
We are emotional beings, right? If you don't take care of us emotionally, while you have that time, like, let's have a conversation. We're not asking for much as women.
That's
Let's
what
have
I
a
say.
phone call in the evening.
That's why-
Uko Russia, babe. Niache uko fiti. Nini.
That's why
It's not always
the
about
bottom
the
line
money.
is,
Okay,
It's not always about the
you
money.
guys are
You have
motherfucking
taught-
cheaters.
You've been
Jesus
taught.
Christ. Okay,
Let me tell you.
let me say
hold on,
something.
Can I finish? Here's the problem. You have
I
been
think
taught by the lights. Listen,
you are giving this ladies too much airtime.
You have been
Okay.
Too
taught-
much airtime.
because he asked the
Talking
question.
nonsense.
Okay.
What's nonsense? Ask your wife.
I'm back.
You not getting just the man.
Okay, as a man.
What do you
Because
think?
I'm a
What do you think
motherfucking
your facts
cheater.
are? What do you think your facts are?
Relax. Let's hear a candid opinion from
A
a
lady
gentleman.
will even, I like this guy, blah blah, buy those perfumes.
Yes.
And if the man has not fucked that lady.
Did we say? Did we not say?
Leave
Did we
alone
not
that.
say? Did we
It's
not
always
say?
the deal.
Listen, did we not
What
say?
at the
from
back of the
beginning,
mind is not always
did we
the
not say-
perfume.
Yes, but did
It's
we not
always
even
the
the
what? The
flowers?
cooking.
Did we not
Let
say?
me tell you something.
You pay for sex, whether it's drinks, whether it's flowers, whether it's perfume.
But
We
it's the same
already
even for
we
the
talked
ladies.
about it. Whether
Think
you
about
give
it.
10,000 bob, whether you
would a
give
lady
10,000
love
bob, it's
someone
still
who
paying
is
for
not even
sex.
Good. Now let me pose
It's
this
so
question.
simple.
Allow me to pose the
It's
question.
so plain
Allow me.
You pay for
guys.
sex,
Our
men
viewers,
pay for sex,
thank you.
whether they're married or single.
I've ever, gotten into some lady and said, hey, that's the best I've ever had. What is it all about?
True.
No,
Let me
I
pose
said
a question. Have a seat. Let me
man
pose a question. 1 minute. Allow me to pose a question. Are we okay? Let me pose a question. The way this conversation is going, it's actually prompting me to pose a question to you viewers and also to the panel.
Put it on YouTube. Hapo chini.
Let's get your
Hapo
view.
chini.
Is sex always transactional? And if it's transactional, do we have different levels of transactional? Because if these ladies here on the show, live on air, they actually are committing to the fact that what they always do, they invest their emotions to us. So is that a form of payment? Whereas men, when you come to men and they buy for you perfume, their expectation, the expectation is always a reward by them utilizing the letter D.
Can we agree right now? We take out the people who said yes, I do marriage. I don't touch marriage. It's a God-given contract. It's a covenant. You got married in church. You said I do. I don't touch that shit. You guys have already understood. You've gotten into a different step altogether, right? So I don't touch marriage. Can we agree?
Yes.
I don't touch marriage. That's not for me.
Right.
I'm not married, but I'm dating someone who's like, we're on the way. So if I get a ring on this finger, this is not gonna be a conversation.
I got you.
Number two,
Yes.
I'm talking about things I've seen,
Yes.
right? I like things I've gone through, personal experience. Sex, for men, right? And it's just an example. If dem akuja kwambie sinipe mtakula.
Nitakula vibaya sana.
Naona si
Vibaya.
What's the problem?
Aje.
What's the problem? by the way?
Okay, so here's
I
the
need to
thing.
slap you back again.
What's the problem, Diana?
And listen,
Miss Kidjo, just a minute.
listen.
Let's hear from Diana. Let's hear from Diana.
It's not a problem. It's not a okay.
No, ladies,
It's
that is
listen,
one thing, and
you-
they need to get to this modern world. It's like Kitambo ladies, it was coming from the men, like you start cutting and then they
But isn't that what
the
it
world
is?
is modern right
But
now.
you're men.
Even a lady right now will come to them.
Why am I teasing you?
They know what they want,
They
right?
know what they want.
A lady
Big
First of
guys
all,
do.
listen.
let me ask you, do ladies know what they want?
We do.
You do.
It's the thing that they
So
want.
by the
Why
time,
do you think I want just D?
by the time,
It's not just
Miss
D.
Kidjo, by the time
It's
we,
not just
By the
D.
way,
By the time-
unajua,
You guys put it out there like it's just about dick. Like you're walking, you're like walking. You're walking penis and balls.
okay, what is it all
Why
about?
is it not?
'Cause you think that's all I want.
Guys are wearing dresses
See, then-
without pants. What do you?
So you want us to walk
What
around
is it?
thinking
You
all
are
of you have
wearing
penises
dresses
and balls.
without
So your
bras.
penises-
What
Personally,
is it?
I have
So
my
your
tongue
penises-
here.
Oh,
Listen,
well,
So
that's
your
first of all
penises and
turns me
balls.
on like bullshit.
Number one.
So-
Number one. You can even go biblically, right? We came from you.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
We were created from you.
From the ribs, yeah.
Right? We are not meant to chase you. Right? You're talking about 2023, the 22nd, 21st century.
You are not meant
Why
to
we-
just about us, but you are meant to.
But you've already
to submit to us.
listen. Submission is a
Even if-
whole different
even
topic.
if it's going to come from
Submission.
you,
Listen, submission.
you're going to submit.
Let me tell you something. Submission is not about saying yes, babe. Yes, babe.
It's
Yes,
all about
babe.
what?
No. Then you need to understand
It's
what
all about
submission is and look at the Google
Great.
definition.
So guys, just a
Yes, we
just
have
a
a
minute.
lot to talk about.
Just a
but
minute.
I
Guys.
still love you. Baby, I love you.
Guys, this is the second episode. This is our second episode on this. Clearly, from what we've talked about, we've not even gotten to the end of it. So you've just gotten a gist of it. So allow us to make this the second episode. So stay tuned for episode 3.
Number 3 will still be here.
It's coming
Same
soon.
people.
These guys, they are not
including
afraid.
Willy Pose.
They're not afraid to shoot their shot. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, guys, we are friends, right? One farm, one people,
One family.
one farm, right? So guys, allow me to wrap up this show by saying this, guys. It was amazing. Thank you for accepting the invitation to be on set.
So, but from the men, we are not going to be allowed to be gone anymore from this family.
Episode 3 is coming, and we are going to talk about it. Episode 3 coming, guys. Thank you, guys. I love Willy Pose because he shoots straight and he's never afraid to speak his thoughts. So, guys, thank you so much. It was nice hosting you guys on the Gatekeepers TV.
It was always
It's a pleasure. Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Miss Buddha. Thank you so much. So keep it the Gatekeepers TV. If you
keep it real, we'll be here.
You can tell guys to subscribe to our channel, guys.
Subscribe here to find
Gatekeepers
this key.
Subscribe.
We love you guys.
Gatekeepers
But hey,
TV.
we're friends. We'll argue, but we're still friends. It's the truth, the story.
Thank you.
Gatekeepers TV Kamakawa, this is where you get all the latest updates about football. Na hapa hivi ndio mali kila kitu inafanyika. So keep it here, make sure you subscribe, and yeah, till next time, God bless you.
Thank you so much.